Aloha everyone. Welcome to the Committee on Labor, Culture and the Arts. We have a public hearing today. Today is Friday, March 12th, 2021. It is 3 p.m. and we are in conference room 225. Well, I'm in conference room 225. Everybody else is elsewhere. We have five governor's messages to deal with today. We'll begin, I'm sorry. I have to do my housekeeping. This meeting, including the audio and video of remote participants, is being streamed live on YouTube. You will find links to viewing options for all Senate meetings on the live and on-demand video page of the legislature's website. In the unlikely event that we have to abruptly end this hearing due to major technical difficulties, the committee will reconvene to discuss any outstanding business on Monday, March 15th at 3 p.m. in this room, 225. If you would like to submit, for those of you on the live stream, if you would like to submit testimony, you may do so on the legislative website until midnight today. Okay. Also, I want to mention that normally we have the testifiers testify on each of these governor's messages. And then members get to ask questions of those testifiers. And then we allow the, the nominee to make a statement, and then we will question the nominee. But I think today, we can, because of the limited testimony that we have, we can just call out the testifiers and I guess, yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll have the testifiers and the nominee make a statement, then we'll have the members ask questions of everyone.
Senator, we do have Amy Hammond online, also the executive director.
Okay. Great.
Submitted testimony for all.
Okay, thank you for that. So we'll begin with Governor's Message 524. This is submitting for consideration and confirmation to the King Kamehameha Celebration Commission, gubernatorial nominee Shelley Pe'a, for a term to expire June 30, 2024. I believe we have Amy Hammond, the Executive Director for the King Kamehameha Celebration, online to testify. No?
She is on screen.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Chair.
Testify if you would like me to. I did submit written testimony.
Okay. Thank you. So you'll stand on that testimony.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, there were not any other testifiers for this, and I don't believe Ms. Pe'a is online.
No.
Okay. So do we have any questions, Senator Ihara, for the nominee for Governor's Message 524?
No, good.
Okay. All right. Thank you. We'll move on to Governor's Message 692, submitting for consideration and confirmation to the King Kamehameha Celebration Commission, gubernatorial nominee Trevor Daines for a term to expire June 30, 2025. I believe Mr. Daines is online. No, there he is.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Oh.
Okay. Did you want to make a short statement or?
I think I would love to, Senator. Thank you so much for the time and the rapt attention of all of our attendees today. I have served on the commission in some capacity since 2007 and have been honored to do so. And ideally, this would be, if approved, hopefully my last term, because it's been enjoyable. But anyway, there's a lot of work ahead of us, and just want to put it in the public record that next year marks the 150th anniversary of the Kamehameha Day holiday. And so putting the bug out there to everyone that we have a big celebration ahead of us, and willingly, if approved, have a lot of work in that capacity to make sure that we are able to honor and celebrate the legacy and memory of King Kamehameha. And so hope to be able to do that into next year, and a few other projects before my sun sets. So thank you for everyone's time, and I appreciate everyone's aloha on behalf of the King Kamehameha Celebration Commission. Mahalo.
Thank you, Mr. Daines. We also have testimony from Amy Hammond, the Executive Director of the Commission. Do we have any questions from members? Senihara? No? Okay. We'll proceed to Governor's Message 693. This is submitting for consideration and confirmation to the King Kamehameha Celebration Commission gubernatorial nominee Kehaulani Keana Aina for a term to expire June 30, 2025. We do have testimony from the Executive Director of the Commission, Ms. Hammond, and we also have testimony from Manu Powers, testifying for the Daughters of Hawaii. Do we have any questions from members with regard to these two testimonies? I believe Ms. Hammond is still on. Yeah. Any questions? Okay.
And we now have quorum with Senator Chang.
Okay, great. Then we'll proceed to Governor's Message 694. This is submitting for consideration and confirmation to the King Kamehameha Celebration Commission gubernatorial nominee Lilia Kapuniai for a term to expire June 30, 2025. Let's see, I believe we have testimony from the Executive Director, Amy Hammond of the King Kamehameha Celebration Commission. We also have testimony from Ku'ipo Inos, and I believe we have the nominee online. Oh, there she is, yeah. Ms. Kapuniai.
Hi, aloha, Mike Kakoi, Chair Taniguchi, and members of the committee.
Aloha.
Mahalo for consideration of my nomination to serve. This is an honor for me. I understand that because of an issue with the Papakolea Community Association's DCCNA registration, we're going to have to defer decision making today. But I will meet with the leadership, and we will address this matter over the next 5 days so that we can get this handled. I really appreciate the time that you are setting aside for this work, and I appreciate everything you've done for Papakolea with all of your committee work. We really, really appreciate everything you've done. It truly is an honor to be on this commission, and I thank you for your consideration.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Do you have questions from members for Ms. Kapuniai while we have her on? No questions? Okay. Thank you. And we'll follow up on that with you at a later time. We still have some time, so even if we do the deferral today, we'll have time to, we should have time to still work on this in the future. So thank you. Okay. Let's see. Do we have any questions? Any other questions? No? Okay. If not, we'll proceed to Governor's Message 706. This is submitting for consideration and confirmation to the King Kamehameha Celebration Commission gubernatorial nominee Desiree Cruz for a term to expire June 30, 2025. We have testimony from the Executive Director of the Commission, Ms. Hammond, And we also have the nominee online today. If you'd like to make a statement.
Aloha from
Aloha.
Hilo.
Oh, yeah. Aloha.
Chair Tani and committee. So this will be my second term if I'm nominated. And I would just like to say that I thoroughly enjoyed the first term and the opportunity to work on behalf of our community to celebrate our King Kamehameha. We find that while we have been able to achieve a few things, there's still more work to be done. Specifically in Hilo, we are trying to get the statue here in Hilo and have it transferred to the state. So we're working on that right now, and that way the statues will all be, you know, under the care of the state, under the umbrella, and we'll be able to really work towards preservation and moving forward with the celebration. So I really appreciate having served one term, and I humbly, you know, request that you support this nomination. Yeah, is that it? So thank you so much. Mahalo nui for all that you do. Aloha.
Thank you, Ms. Cruz. Do we have questions from members for Ms. Cruz? Okay, if not, thank you very much. I guess we will end the public hearing. We'll go into decision making. I don't think we need a breakout room. The chair is going to recommend that we advise and consent on Governor's Message 692, Trevor Daines. Governor's Message 693, Kehaulani Kiana Aina. And Governor's Message 706, Desiree Cruz. With regard to Governor's Message 694, Lilia Kapuniai, as she mentioned, the Papakolea Community Association currently is not in compliance, and there's a statutory provision that requires that they be in compliance with DCCA certification rules, and so they're going to work on that, and probably I don't anticipate it's going to be a problem, but we'll defer on Governor's Message 694 at this time, and Chair's going to recommend that we pass the other four, that we advise and consent of the other four in one vote. Are there any questions or concerns? Okay, if not, with regard to Governor's Message 524, 692, 693, and 706, Chair's recommendation is that we advise and consent, with Chair voting aye. Senator Ihara?
Aye.
Senator Chang?
Aye.
Senator Keokalole is excused, and Senator Favela is also excused. So I will record the vote for all four of those, and we will have decision making again on 694 at a later time. That will be scheduled. So I think that's it. Thank you, members. Recess.